What's this all about?
Getting ready for some company. Barbieri should be here any minute now.
Barbieri's coming here.
So he claims. Never known a man to be a liar. I just got off the phone with him. I told him if he wanted to settle up, he'd be here waiting.
For fuck's sake, Burke, you don't ever tell your enemy when and where you're gonna set up the ambush.
Christ, you're much too serious about all this. It takes the fun out of it. Besides, that's the worst that could happen.
You could get us all killed.
Aye, that I could. It's all right. It's just Nicky.
Butcher and his boys are right behind me.
You sure?
If there's one benefit to being your miserable dot, it's not know what a posse of Dago assholes out for blood looks like. I'll call them out with a spotlight on the water tower.
I'll load up some barrels with a special petrol mixer cooked up. Scatter them across the yard. A bullet will take them out. So don't be close to them when they blow. I'm gonna snipe those guinea fucks from the crane. You should head up to the roof. One last thing. You try to cut and run, I'll planch myself. We clear?
I'll see you when this is done.
You might.
You all right back there, lad? boss.
What's that? My da asking how I'm doing? Whatever have I done to warrant such fucking concern?
Ah, shite, girl. A simple yes or no would have been fine.
Watch the left side. Woo! That's right!
Right, on the right, go, damn it.
How's your head feeling now, da?
Oh, I feel like there's fucking fire ants crawling through me brain.
Poor bastards must be starving.
On your left, left. Don't forget the little surprise I cooked up for those guinea fucks.
We'll send you more flowers. We'll send you more
I'm
flowers.
glad the rolling cunts finally decided to show.
Hey, I don't give two fucks about Burke's little pet Niglet. I want the mink alive. Got it? I'm gonna give him an ass fucking he's never gonna fucking forget. Bring him back fucking alive, that cocksucker.
We'll send you more flowers.
Any last words, ass?
Should have saved a bullet or two. The nigger and the Mick working together. Fuck me. Never thought I'd live to see the day.
What can I say? Brave new world.
Still alive then?
I see the legs still giving you fits, huh, fucko?
Ah, fuck you. You won't be so cocky once I take the acetylene to you.
Fuck you! What do you think happens next, huh? You're gonna die, motherfucker. You're gonna hold next to me. You, your whole organization. You're gonna suck my dick in hell.
You all right?
Grab his legs. Time to get him into the garage. Fat cunt.
We were never able to reconstruct precisely what happened to Barbieri, primarily because his body wasn't found until the mid-1980s. The Army Corps of Engineers was dredging the bottom of the Mississippi River, and his remains were found in the trunk of an old car. Both legs were broken so many times there was barely any bone left.
Ward. It's your Uncle Lou Marcano here, letting you know that every night is the weekend in the French Ward, home of the 4 o'clock happy hour. That's right. Historic landmarks like the Mystic and the 800 Club will be offering discount drink specials Monday through Thursday, every week. Can you believe that? And if you see me out and about, just say hello. I might just buy you a whiskey. Only in the French Ward.
I'd learn to stay away from the Crafts King.
We have a breaking story out of Verdun where witnesses have reported sustained gunfire. This network, as well as New-Bordо police, have been unable to substantiate these reports, but we'll update you as soon as we have more information.
I'll not leave thee, thy lone one, to pine on the stem. Since the lonely are sleeping, go sleep thou with him.
You already finished with Barbieri?
Barbieri? No. By a long shot. Already told you. Stay slow. As for you, show up like Lazarus himself. And I ain't thinking of myself. This chalky bastard is either one of the luckiest sons of bitches that's ever lived, or the kind of man that invites rotten damn luck. So goddamn sure it was the latter. I have to admit, I was wrong about you.
You could thank me by calling me by my name.
Aye. Lincoln it is, then. It's funny. Things get taken from us. We convince ourselves we have to go out and inflict the pain on someone else. A little mend what's busted up inside of us. But it doesn't, does it?
It done.
Spent my entire goddamn life scratching and clawing at anyone who came along. Even if they were there to help. The real fucking got me. It's the sense of changing. Only way is forward.
Now that Irish Point is back under your control, I'm gonna need you to bring in as much money as you can. Going after Marcano ain't gonna be cheap.
And I imagine you'll be wanting your cut of the proceeds.
That's right.
Can't say I'm a fan of someone looming over me. But a deal's a deal. I asked Nikki to manage those moonshine runs, but she can't bring them all on her own. That liquor hauls in a fair amount. We'll talk to her. She's around here somewhere if she ain't out quail hunting.
Quail ain't in season.
Oh, for her kind, it's always in season. Yeah. Oh. You'll excuse me. Oh. I have to go to see Mr. Barbieri. He's probably getting a little lonely. Lonely.
Going there for my meat anymore. Quality's gone way down. Oh, fuck. I guess I gotta go to the dentist. Goddamn tooth will kill me. A gun? What good's that gonna do? I'd probably shoot myself in the foot.
Newsflash. New-Bordeaux needs a professional football team. Urgently, dear listener, our city needs the roar of the crowds on Sunday, the smell of hot dogs. New-Bordeaux absolutely needs the added expense of a brand new stadium. One our city would foot the bill for, of course, along with all of the traffic and congestion that would come with the new stadium complex. Oh, and let's not forget the part where no team has been willing to offer us more than a 10-year contract. Y'all see where I'm going with this, don't you? Last year, the prospect of getting our own pro team sounded too good to be true. The mayor was promising us a new multi-use venue for pro ball games and events, both of which are features our city could absolutely use. But as the talks have gone on, it seems like the only people a new stadium would benefit are the mayor, the city council, and whatever team is able to suck a New-Bordeaux into footing the bill for this awfully bad idea. And it is a bad idea. No one seems to know how many millions of dollars this thing is gonna cost, or where the money's gonna come from. Well, I'll tell you where. From you and me, dear listener. That's right, new taxes. We don't know where this thing would go, a negotiation process that's been as shadowy as it's been rushed. And we're talking about the big boy fantasies from a handful of city bureaucrats. If your memory goes back far enough, dear listener, that's how we ended up with Baron Saturday's Fun Park out in the Hollow. It's an eyesore, and who knows what kind of criminal element it's attracted. Does it seem like Ramblin' Ray Papados trying to recapture the glory of them college football days? All right, I apologize. There's no need for me to talk about the mayor in that way. But City Hall is chasing after a football team while the proposal to legalize gambling is just gathering dust. Oh, what's that? You hadn't heard about this? Well, I'm sure you haven't, with good reason. City Hall has worked hard to keep it on the hush-hush. Late last year, the mayor's office blocked a proposal to allow gambling in New-Bordeaux. Now, I know, you hear the word gambling and it conjures up back alley games and the seediness of something like Vegas. But that's not what City Hall is trying to squash. What if we could have Monte Carlo on the Mississippi? Legalized games right here in Bourbon City, bringing in folks to...
of all here to tell you that nothing impresses the ladies like a beautiful bouquet of flowers. Whether it's for a special occasion or no occasion at all, Un Bel Jardin has everything you need to impress all the lovely ladies in your life. It doesn't matter if it's for your mother, your daughter, your wife, or your intended. Un Bel Jardin can create the perfect custom bouquet. Put a smile on the pretty face of your favorite lady today. Call Un Bel Jardin.
I can't believe what I'm reading, what I'm hearing on the radio. What you doing?
You knew how it was gonna go down. I sat right there and told you.
Maybe I'm just realizing there's a difference between hearing about something in the abstract and seeing it splash across the front page of the newspaper.
You didn't think I'd go through with it?
I don't know. I knew. I knew as soon as you regained consciousness. I could see it. I look at you, I see who you were. A little boy who didn't have much, but who also wasn't angry about it. A little boy who shared, who laughed, who just enjoyed being. I wonder what happened to him.
He finally realized how things work.
Is that so?
How many times was the orphanage vandalized by rednecks? How many times do we have to drive around asking restaurants for their leftovers because we didn't have nothing else to eat?
Did we have to deal with racist assholes? Sure. But whenever they did something, folks come around and help us. White, black, Baptist, Lutheran, you name it. You know how all you boys got new jackets on Christmas? Those came from an old white woman, a Calvinist. She spent the entire year making them. If all you ever look for is evil, it's all you ever gonna see.
I gotta go.
I never wanted this for you, Lincoln. I wanted you to have a good life. I don't know if you saw over at Sammy's, but what the fire didn't get, the neighborhood took. Not out of malice, mind you. They wanted something to help them remember.
Flights headed for Florida in an attempt to slow the rash of hijackings that have gripped this nation over the last year. The undercover agents have begun boarding flights after yet another aircraft was hijacked.
Coming through.
Watch where you put your hands.
Stay out of my face. Well, you're a brave one.
You don't belong here.
Who said you could leave the holler?
This is trouble you don't want, boy.
We prefer our own, don't you? Hello there.
Thanks for earlier.
My old man used to be whip smart. If anyone tried to pull some shit on him, he saw it coming a mile away. Now, fuck. Now he barely knows the goddamn day of the week.
Said you could use some help.
Some of our boys are down the bayou. If you could get the shine from them and bring it back, it'd make my life a lot easier.
Bayou ain't exactly my favorite place in the world.
Come on now, the redneck assholes that live down there just love it when black folks drop by for a visit. Ain't been time for small talk, but where you at with all this?
All I really want is for everything to go back the way that it was. For Vietnam, for that night. Back when everything felt
normal.
At least our version of it anyway.
We are the righteously fucked. Danny. Was he in any pain? Did he suffer?
Don't. Ain't nothing good coming from that.
Who says I need good to come from it?
Georgie shot him in the head. Looked like he went pretty quick. God damn it.
I hate this fucking town.
I better go.
Yeah. Okay. Lincoln. Just because Barbiere's dead doesn't necessarily mean this neighborhood is firmly in our control. If he's still got any men hanging around, you should think about clearing them out. Not sure the devil himself would have been a worse father than my own, but I couldn't leave him. How fucked up is that? Our shine's in high demand. Goddamn butcher didn't give two shits about the quality. But we're turning things around, and people are noticing, so keep it coming.
There's bravery in revolution, isn't there? It's the foundation of our very country, throwing off the yoke of tyrants and shedding blood for one's very freedom. It's a beautiful thing, dear listener. And if you've got the courage of your convictions, if you're willing to sweat and bleed for them, you may not have my agreement, but you have got my respect. But it seems to me that revolution, the word at least, is being thrown around too freely these days. When you head down to the French ward and see that nest of kids squatting in their little camp there, what do you see? They're dirty, there's no denying that. Messy, some of them with criminal records, on drugs, promiscuous, homosexual, anti-Christian. They think church is a dirty word. I ask again, what do you see? How do they see themselves? Well, I tell you, I went over there, and I asked. One boy couldn't have been older than 18, not...
There's the man of the... I'm a man who honors his agreements. Irish are grateful to not have the butcher stuck in the goddamn streets. Nicky gets a bit hay and mighty, but they don't come tougher.
I liked this boy. He was smart, articulate. I feel like 20 years younger and a few bad decisions later, I could be him. So I thought I'd go back and talk to him. Bring him a cup of coffee and see what other thoughts might be bouncing around in that head of his. When I got there this morning, I went asking for Bobby. And another boy, no older than him, maybe even a little younger, said Bobby was gone. Gone where? I asked. He's dead, mister. This other boy's...
Huh?
You're really pushing. You can handle what I've done.
Oh.
Yeah.
Get away! It's your day to die! Oh. Oh.
Hello, dear listener. This is Remy Duval, and on the next Native Son, we'll be speaking with a man who's fought for this country in 2 wars and is now forced to defend himself at home. A true American hero, I'll be talking to Mr. Hollis Dupree, a man being prosecuted and persecuted for protecting his very home. That's Hollis Dupree on Native Son. Native Son!
Somebody there? Just here. How'd you go? I'll drag him back. No luck. Moving on. Huh? Gonna find you. Come on, start some. Cocksucker!
On me. What the hell do you think you're doing? Oh, pardon me. I thought so. What was that? Huh?
Huh?
Oh, this fuck can't hide from me.
Get him out of here!
Hey, boys, we can't take much more of this.
Last one, fellas.
We will find you, cocksucker. Believe that.
Let's look this way. Got your own self to blame. Fucking way!
Has to be done.
Goddamn commie Castro thinks this shit don't stink, but I got news for him. This whole fucking country smells like my granny's asshole. And that, my friend, is
17 American sailors were injured fighting with Young Turks. Militants in Turkey...
The drink. Maybe a drop every now and then. Show him a good time.
How'd it go?
Fast cars and shine. What's not to like?
Word coming down is that some motherfuckers might try to hit you, so watch your ass.
Yes, ma'am.
Guess who I saw coming out of the market yesterday? Denny McGill.
No shit, Denny McGill? I haven't heard that name in years.
Fucker's married. 4 kids. Oldest Rachel is 6.
Damn. Can you imagine having 4 kids right now?
Not without there being some kind of ransom involved. Every time I run into folks like him, they start asking me when I'm settling down, when I'm gonna have a family. It always makes me feel like I don't belong. Like there's something wrong with me.
Ain't nothing wrong with you. Hell, look at me. Never knew my parents, don't know a damn thing about who I am or where I came from. That hadn't stopped the world from deciding for me. Keeps finding people who don't give a fuck about any of that. Like when you and me are kicking back, shooting the shit. We just cool.
Well, I'm cool. You, on the other hand, a pretty big fucking dork.
A dork? What are you, 12?
Well, shit. Those are the days. I could get shit-faced at night and still ace the math test the next day. Listen, Lincoln, never mind. It can wait.
Don't worry about what Denny McGill thinks. Fuck him.
Yeah. Fuck him. Be careful out there. Danny fancied himself a race car. Some nights he comes home blasted to the moon and passes out on the floor. After a while, I'll hear him mumbling to himself. About Danny. Or Ma. Folks from Belfast who passed on years ago. Reminds me of when I'm up there.
Whiskey everywhere. Not a drop to drink. Maybe a drop every now and then.